You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate.
This life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
And welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at... Do you know whose company that is? That is, and I hope I say this right, Moshi, or Moshi? I believe it's Moshi though. And they are a Canadian juice maker. Their Canadian juice is 100% Canadian. They get all the ingredients in Canada. So, you know how we roll, peeps. We're going to go take a look at the website, get some pricing information, and we're going to come back here and have ourselves a big vape session. Let's have a quick toot, and we'll get to it. And welcome to the brief online tutorial for Moshi. Now let's go to the main website. So you can find Moshi at vapemoshi.com. Now this is a Canadian juice company. As you can see there, 100% Canadian made e-liquid. And I love this here. Fuck tobacco. Vape Moshi. Hell yes, I'm definitely behind that. Now they are located in Ontario, I do believe. And of course, they have just about everything you need to get started vaping, such as starter kits, and I do see that they carry the Aspire CF Premium kit. Those are really nice. But what we came here for was pricing information on their e-liquids. Now you can get 30 ml bottles of e-liquid for $20, and that's Canadian dollars. I'm going to have the USD amount here on the screen somewhere. They also they have Nic Strengths of 0, 3, 6, 12, 18, and 24. I'm sorry, my peeps, I'm jumping the gun here. What I was trying to say is that they also have sampler packs. They have, let's see. Yeah, I'm guessing 4 different styles of sampler packs. And you can get those sampler packs and 3 10 ml bottles, which all cost $24.50 in Canadian dollars. So that'll do it for the brief online tutorial for Moshi, or Moshi. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Now, back to the review. Before I start, I must point out I did receive these free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review, but my opinion of the products will remain true, honest, and accurate as always. So we got 4 flavors we're going to look at. Let's take a quick look at what the bottling looks like. I mean, it's not really labels per se. They have the label on here, but it's on the side. And that would be where your name and Nic Strength is. All of these are 50/50 PGVG, by the way. And all the bottles are pretty much going to look like this. That's pretty much what the bottles look like. It says contents harmful. Don't swallow, don't get in the eyes or skin or clothing. Keep out of reach of children and pets. And these have childproof locks on them. See, I can turn this all day long. You have to actually press down and turn. You know, I had a buddy of mine try that out earlier this week, and he did this number. He's like, I can't get it open. And I said, "Are you a kid, dude?" So, and then it has the ingredients, and on the other side it has it in what I'm assuming is French, because, you know, Canadians, they have French, English sort of thing going on, because it looks like this. See, like that contenu nocif? That's gotta be French. At least I think. Don't quote me on that. So the first one that we're gonna try out, which happens to be High Park, I have loaded up in my new Kanger sub tank, and that's got a, as one of my mentors would say, a not 0.5 ohm coil head, which means a 0.5 ohm sub ohm coil head in there. And I've got juice all over this mod, and this is the brand new E-Cig version 9. It's a 50 watt box mod. Juice all over this. I'll have to give this a thorough clean after I get done shooting this review. Anywho, we're going to be firing this at 35 watts. So High Park. High Park is basically a strawberry banana vape. Ooh, it's really creamy too. It's really good. I give the flavor profile on this, I give it an 8 out of 10. All day vape worthy? Yes, definitely. Throat hit, I'm going to give that a mild. So that's a 6 out of 10. And for the vapor production, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty of it. And this next one is called Echo Beach. Now I have Echo Beach loaded up in a Stellaire. That's the 28.5 millimeter Stellaire. And I have that on my 4.9 by A-Mod in the 26650 mode. Now the resistance on this is 0.25 ohms. It's got 2 dual parallel coils in it. Now the Echo Beach is basically a melon and mint flavored e-juice. Now it's peppermint. I can tell that because the peppermint is more dominant than the melon. But the melon has to be watermelon. So it's watermelon and peppermint. And flavor profile on this, I'm actually going to give this a 9 out of 10. I've always been a big menthol enthusiast, and that does include peppermints. This is a really good vape. All day vape worthy? Yes, it is. Throat hit, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10 because it's got that cooling factor in it. So that brings the throat hit down, which is really good in my book. The lesser the throat hit, the better, because then I can enjoy the flavor more. Vapor production, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty of it. And this is the Junction. And I have that loaded up in a 22 millimeter Stellaire, which is dual parallel coiled to about 0.3 ohms. And I have it on my Mirandus. So let's have a vape. Lovely vape. This is, ooh, yeah. Excuse me there. What's in the news, Robin? This is, without a shadow of a doubt, a custard mixed with cinnamon. It almost tastes like there's a bit of graham cracker in there too. Let me see here. It almost does taste like there's a bit of graham cracker. Let's say graham custard. Everybody group vape. I just did a Zombill. So it's definitely a custard and cinnamon. I'm detecting hints of graham cracker in there as well. Flavor profile on this, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. That is my kryptonite, my peeps. As everybody knows, Zombill's biggest weaknesses is custard. Throat hit, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Vapor production, 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty of it. Now this next one is called Ossington. There has to be a story behind why these are called, I think they're called, they're named after places. Maybe it's places in Canada. If I find out that these are named after places in Canada, I'll put it down here as it's scrolling past. I have that loaded up in my Zenith version 2, which is, what do I have that? I can't remember. Oh, okay, just straight typical coils. So it's dual microcoiled to, I think it's about 0.5 ohms, and I had that on my special edition KL Caravella. This is the best of the bunch. Now Ossington is a Belgian waffle, and it's not just a Belgian waffle, but there's like a syrup in there too. Ooh, man, I can't stop vaping this Ossington. Oh, this is so good. Flavor profile on this, I'm gonna go ching ching, give it 10/10 out of all day. God, I just can't get the words out of my mouth today. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 all day long. All day vape worthy? Yes, and then some. All night long too, for that matter. I need to go back to speech school or something. Can't get these words out, peeps. Help me, help me. Throat hit on this, I'm going to say it's a mild 6 out of 10. And then the vapor production, 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty of it. So there you have it, my peeps. That's 4 from Moshi, which you can find at, wrong side, vapemoshi.com. You can also find him on Facebook. Check him out. You might get into the juice, especially if you're from Canada. Now I do know that they do have international shipping, so if you're in places like Europe, which some of my fan base is, and you're of course in the United States, which most of my fan base is, then you can definitely get international shipping from Vape Moshi. So big shout out to the fine folks at Moshi. Thank you for sending these on to me. Really good. Gonna have to get more of that Belgian waffle and possibly the Echo Beach, because I like that one. That's really good. Cuts up the monotony of a day of vaping custards. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube, and as always, my peeps and peepettes, Happy vaping.